persons with disability, meaning they were not known. And even when the National Council was planning for whatever they were planning for persons with disability, this is a number probably that would be left behind. So as we were starting our activities, we also did home visit to just assess the level of vulnerability in those particular households of persons with disability. And we were able to get around 85 households that were extremely vulnerable, whereby they would go even 3 days without medication. And also some of the persons with other health issues like diabetes, pressure, and that would lead to eyesight problem or other physical disability. Then at that point, we started doing food basket to those vulnerable households, where I would give packaged food and maize flour, sugar, cooking oil, soap, and dry maize. And to some others, what they required most was diapers for adults. And also, in terms of the maize flour, some had special maize flour, so all their food basket probably would be sorghum and dry maize. At the same time, we also started the dialogue groups, and we have 4 groups. 2 groups are for persons with disability, and 2 groups were for caregivers. Then we also realized there were issues on mental health, and we were able to liaise with Lunga Lunga Health Center, and their psychologists would visit the groups and do mental health assessment, awareness, and some counseling. And as a result of that, 6 persons were referred to the Sinai Health Center and were put on antidepressants. And today, they are running very successful businesses, whereas back then, they were just being gauged, or they were gauging themselves as persons with disability and also as bedridden, while all they needed is the antidepressants. Then we were also able to do the mass assessment for 186 persons, whereby 127 were registered with National Council for Persons with Disability. But after the assessment, out of 127, 117 were successful in terms of the medical assessment. But when it came to registration, because now they were registering on the eCitizen platform, from 117, we were only able to register 108. And the reason being, those who don't have identity cards and they don't have the birth certificate could not be registered. You can imagine at this era, there is someone who still doesn't have an ID, and they're adults, they don't even have the birth certificate, so they miss out on the registration or even the services on eCitizen. I don't know how they